This is no Stravini. I'm back and it's better than ever. And you know who's on my side? God is on my side, you bastards. Let me tell you something. Your bike riders are out of control. Out of control. They say they're facing the environment, but they're almost running down the pedestrians. They want all to themselves. Central Park is being a gauntlet with the nasty bike riders who want their own parking things all themselves. They are really part of the elite, and they stink. They are late, always stink. Ah, but there are signs of the end times. But it didn't happen yesterday. What's going on? God, why are you late with your appointments? Why? Because he has no sense of time. He's immortal. Yeah, bastard. You know that as well as I know. But he's making little signs like a giant jellyfish from the bottom of the ocean. A giant jellyfish? Beasts from the deep? Oh, I've read that in the Bible, and it's true. But God is not going to let us only 100,000 go to the sky with him. No, we're gonna win the earth as best we can. It's true. It's true. Now there are injustices like Diddy's taking a class on how to take people so he gets out of the clink fast. But Diddy, you're not gonna do it. Beat a woman to a pulp out of whim doesn't go with God unless that woman can hold her own. You shouldn't have stopped that woman in the closet. You should have stopped her in the hallway because she didn't want to be your sexual slave. Now, if I had my point of view, Diddy, somebody would beat the hell out of you. Why, Diddy, you're in trouble. You're gonna go to jail for a while, not as long as you should. And you're a disgrace to all the black men out there and even the pimps. You think you're head pimp? You're not head pimp. If you were a good pimp, you would just do it with your mouth and persuade that woman to sell her body and not have to give her a clown. They can win. I was against Ukrainians getting bombs and how's us backing them up because it would make maybe an atomic bomb. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And my Trumpy is gone. You see, he's gonna let the Ukrainians win by giving us support. You see, oh, Putin will back off. We'll cut his gas from Europe, and we'll cut his with tariffs. We'll cut his support from China and India, and then we'll use not boots on the ground, but planes in the sky and blast the Russians out of Ukrainian to sky high. Oh, let the good guys win, and maybe the world will end. But let the good guys win in Ukrainia. Ukrainia. Oh, yes, indeed, do. Mr. Trump went in front of the UN and put them in a stew. He said he was going to talk for 20 minutes. They cut off his mic. They tried to make him fell on his face with when he was going up a flight of metal stairs, and they made it so his everything was wrong. But that just meant he would sing his song. Oh, the UN should be not in New York. We shouldn't pay for your mistakes. You're a bunch of tin pot dictators, and you have no right to be here. We should get rid of you very soon. Oh, goodbye, 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 you and and he said the climate calm job in which they want elites to have a nice life, but not the multitudes. They are saying that we should sacrifice because of the extent of it. But we all know climate is a hoax. It's a hoax. It's a hoax. It's the way the international paper on why who's on a hose. The whores of Babylon who's tried to keep all the goodies for themselves. They're nihilists, can't you see? They believe half the bullshit they say. Oh, so wants to lose legalize the sex trade. He wants to make it all legal, you see. Sex workers will work independently for pimps and their little girls, it's true. Now I have a divided concept on this point. If it's between adults who are not on drugs or getting beaten by the pimps, I think a woman should be free to sell herself, yes sirree. I don't think it's in the long run it's good, but it might be good for people who aren't that good looking and want a lovely bride, at least for a night. Oh, karma is so, Kamala is so on the commie, zo. But children support a communist. He's a Democrat. Isn't she a piece of work? Oh, Dem, stand by for the hurricane. You're going to be thrust out of office. People like me who were Democrats, you see, and are going the other way, even though most of the time I voted Republican and conservative all the way. But sporadically, because Fat Donnie got me to vote for be a Democrat. I stayed a Democrat until the Democratic Party murdered the man I called Charlie, simply Charlie Kirk. It's not gonna work what you tried to do. You can kill the man, but not kill the idea. And he'll be along with us when you commie bastards all through. Jimmy Fallon with his crocodile tears. We can see it was all an act. The insults he did to that man's family were really out of whack. Witches tried to pass a spell. The Wiccans did what they could. But now they're on to you. So we'll put a spell on your Wiccan boot. Trust your eyes, oh GOP surprise is coming your way when the election goes by. Now Nix talks with the Democrats. The society and government may shut down, but you Democrats are not gonna compromise with you. And even though that may hurt me, true. I'd rather work in a world full of Donnie is in charge. Donnie is my man, it's true. The sniper who tried to kill Donnie on the golf course tried to commit suicide with a pen. He's a lunatic as well as money, a Democrat. They come from a rotten pen. I'm implying that they're pigs, but pigs are nice animals. It's an insult to pigs to call them what they are. They live the life of swill, yes, and doody-doo. But the Democrats are more like wild boars, dangerous and boring too. Epstein had who was a who Clinton family, frequent went to his isle, had a thing where he was the king and queen and the victims of the childish victims of his life were the pawns. Urine is court. This is a lot of urine. People public opinion all the way. If we didn't have a corrupt government, we'd have toilets all every day. Spare me from they'll say you shouldn't say the N-word, but then they'll have it being said constantly, and song and dance. Yes, sirree, if you have a word that's out of limits, let that be. The green menace is when they want to force their green agenda on you and me. The deception that we have hunger in America is bullshit. Yes, sir. Oh, I believe in God, but I wish he had a wife too, so he wouldn't be so loony and have to put up with all of you. Oh, that's my story. You can see I worship many a icon. I am gonna get you really, or God's gonna get you in the end. Ula namana kasanoya, ufaya hikampatula. Unaya laya fansa, la 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 la.